What's going on, guys? So I got about a year update on this heat storm in my garage. It's been my main unit on my two-car garage. Done a few previous videos on this, as you guys know, and came up with something that stabilizes my area during the dead of winter. Um, so just wanted to give you guys an update. It's about a year in. I have this thing start of winter running constantly on auto, set to about 63 or 4 degrees. And right now we got snow yesterday, so it's about a little below freezing or freezing as we speak. And you can see I got my heat storm mounted against the back of my garage wall, and my garage is not insulated in any of the four walls. But what I did is run this space fan to blow out the heat that's being put out by the heat storm, even though that has its own little blower. That really helped. So after I did all my closing off of the holes around the garage, adding this little fan to blow this around the garage, at least in a different direction than where the heat storm is blowing out, really helped. So what happened is I got this stabilized to about 60, between 60 and 63 degrees, depending on what the temperature is outside. You can see right now there's snow on the ground. I just checked, it's about 33 degrees outside, and where the heat storm is registering at 63 degrees, so it's a good 30 degrees difference indoors, and it's comfortable. Sometimes I wear a jacket, sometimes I don't in here, but I can do anything. I can work on my car, I can watch a game on the TV, I can pretty much do anything. I can paint, I can do some projects, work on my computer. So I just wanted to give you guys an update. It's about 30 degrees holding, and then also I got my little ThermoPro thermometer in here as well. This one is registering up top on the table about 61 degrees, so 2 degrees difference. Still a really nice, comfortable temperature. If you need a sweatshirt or a sweater, it's definitely doable. Now what I did do is, so I have this heat storm on a dedicated circuit over here. I had this ran, and the fan dedicated circuit's a 20 amp. So this thing is running all the time, and I saw maybe about a $30 to $40 jump in my bill for the months it's been running per month. But to keep my car at a decent temperature, battery good, I needed this to stay at least around the 60s. What I tried is running this unit off of a different outlet as supplemental heat to try to get it up to 70. That didn't seem to work, right? So I ran this today for a good 3 or 4 hours. It kicked up the temp to about 64, 65 on my ThermoPro, and about 66, 67 on the Heat Storm thermostat. So for the, I wouldn't say it's that efficient. And if you know with these, you don't get too much heat directly next to your, it kind of just permeates throughout the room. And this is a big space, it's a 2-car garage, so I wouldn't recommend this. The other thing is the cabinet heater that I have for my propane tank. That one's really efficient, but as you guys know from my previous video, it gives off a smell. So I don't like to use that in here. It's the most efficient one, I would say, in terms of getting the heat up to a nice temp. But the effect from it is not pleasant. It's tolerable for me, but for everyone else in the house, they seem to hate it. So My next step is going to be try and get an infrared heater, maybe mount it right up in here, one of those garage infrared heaters, just to like point over to my desk area. So this area over here will be targeted for some supplemental heat. I have my own office, but I want to start working down here just to switch it up, get bored up there. And then also what I wanted to do is switch these out, and I got these integrated fan ceiling lights to swap up these garage, probably seen these LED garage lights. So the fans go in reverse, and that should help also distribute the heat that's being put out by the heat storm. So I'm hoping that would also make the temperature spread throughout the room and eventually raise the temp up to like a high 60s. If I can get it up to like 68, I'd be happy. But anyways, that's a yearly update. So found that this thing's been pretty good. Still trying to improve it as much as I can. I hope that's helpful.